How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Brows back with another video. This is the third attempt at filming this video, so I've already got him out of the box. It's going to be a little bit different, but we've got Cobb Vanth from the Mandalorian today. So yeah, I was super excited to add him to my shelf. Not super hype about redoing this, but I'm doing it for you, the people. There's a reference there. I don't know if you guys will get it, but it's all good. With all that being said, we'll take a closer look at the box, and then, well, this bad boy's already open, so taking a look at the front of the box, like I said, he's already out. So Star Wars The Mandalorian, Cobb Vanth, warning, 4+, don't put the pieces in your mouth. There's the artwork on the side. We've got his name once again, Cobb Vanth, of course. Nice artwork. Taking it around to the back side of the box. The Marshal of Mos Pelgo, a small town on Tatooine, Cobb Vanth has earned the trust of the townsfolk as a capable peacekeeper and a leader. We all saw that in Season 2, Episode 1. He's a cool guy. He's got Boba Fett's armor to protect him, and he is number 18 in the Star Wars The Mandalorian line. We'll give him a spin one more time. And with all of that being said, oh look, that bad boy's already open and free. So here he is out of the box. You can see it's Cobb Vanth in that Boba Fett armor. It's got lots of dings and scrapes because, you know, he got it from the Jawas who got it off of Boba, who had just gotten out of a Sarlacc. It was a whole complicated thing. And Boba was like, let me go back to the Sarlacc, even though I crawled out of it with my armor and tried to get it. And it's like, dude, just look around. You'll find it. It's not in the Sarlacc. But yeah, it's cool to have him on the shelf. He's a cool character, even without the armor. I love Timothy Olyphant and most of the things he's in. He was in Scream 2. He was one of the killers in Scream 2. So, always been a thing of his. Going in with something new here, we're going to see his height with the helmet on. He's just above like 6 1/4. And if we go ahead and take that helmet off, he stands at right about 6 inches, which is right for Timothy Olyphant because he's about 6 feet tall, 1/12, 6 feet, 6 inches. Perfect. So yeah, it's great. It's cool. Works out awesome. Going over the accessories, and since his helmet is already off, here it is. It is Boba Fett's helmet. It is dinged and scraped up more so than usual, but that's because, like I said, Sarlacc acid does a number on anything. It won't dissolve the Beskar, but it'll sure strip the paint. So if you want to get paint off your car, maybe just have a Sarlacc swallow it for a couple thousand years and it'll come out like shiny silver. Those aren't made out of Beskar though, so maybe don't throw your car in a Beskar pit. Sarlacc. You can see he's got Boba Fett's jetpack. It does have some different paint than we're used to seeing. We'll see that in comparisons, and the rocket is different, you can see, but it is removable, so you can swap those out if you want. It's kind of like a homemade rocket, it looks like, but yeah, there's another accessory. It is removable. There are pegs on the back, and the flame effects do fit on the back of that from Return of the Jedi Deluxe Boba Fett, so that's always good. Then we've got his blaster rifle, which it's a new sculpt. It's got some paint on there for the wraps around the barrel and the handle, probably so his hands don't get calluses or blisters or whatever from holding a blaster all day. Oops, kind of just jumped out of my hands there. And lastly, he comes with a pistol, which is in the holster. It's kind of stuck in there because that holster is kind of rubbery, kind of plastic, so be careful pulling it out. You don't want to break it. Like, gosh, that's really in there. But there it is, out of the holster. It's completely black, so it's hard for it to focus, but it's got a sight on there. It's a good old cowboy gunslinger looking gun, so that's cool. Cobb Vanth is kind of a cowboy, you know, he's the marshal, so it's a cool gun, cool accessories. Don't know why it's deluxe, because, you know, but other than Boba Fett relations. Going over the articulation, it is that standard newer Black Series that we're used to, so we got that double ball peg for the neck and the head joint, so he can go all kinds of places. You can do the head bob from Night at the Rocks, very shoulders come up about 90 degrees, elbows come in about 90 as well. We've got up down wrist peg on that side, got a ball peg at the torso, and we've got side to side for this hand on that one. Coming down, there is no waist cut, but the legs do come out almost 90 degrees. There is a thigh cut up there, single knee. He doesn't kick his butt, but that's pretty standard for Black Series. Then we're coming down to these rockers, forward, side to side, all that good stuff that we're used to for Black Series. So there's the articulation for Cobb Vanth here. First up for scale and comparison, we have Cobb Vanth with 2 Boba Fett's, Throne Room Boba Fett and Deluxe Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. So we have different stages of repair for his armor, or disrepair I should say, different paint jobs for the backpacks, different paint jobs for the helmets, so all kinds of variation, even though they're technically like mostly the same character. I know Cobb Vanth isn't, but you know, you can't tell once that helmet's on, but they do look good together, so that's always awesome. Next up, here he is with Cad Bane, who almost put an end to Cobb Vanth in the Book of Boba Fett because, you know, he didn't have his armor when he met, and he was like, I can outdraw this guy, and it's like, dude, you can't outdraw that guy. It's Cad Bane. He outdraws everyone, even when he's like literally a senior citizen of a Duros. Like, he's still wicked. He'll still mess you up. And he did, but Cobb Vanth isn't dead if you stayed after that crappy show to see that he was in a Bacta tank. So, yeah, Cad Bane did not win. He got killed though. Probably. Maybe not. Here he is. Here he is with a Tusken Raider and a Jawa, both residents of Tatooine. He teamed up with the Tusken Raiders along with Mando to take out that crate dragon, and of course he got his armor from the Jawas, who stole it from Boba Fett, and they're like, oh look, a basically dead guy. Let's literally take the clothing off of his back. Those guys are something else, huh? But hey, they just play well together, so that's good. And here he is with everyone's other favorite hero, well, anti-hero in Mandalorian armor, the Mandalorian Din Djarin, my custom one actually, holding his kid, Grogu, because, you know, he's from the Mandalorian. He showed up in Season 2, Episode 1, and they teamed up together, like I said, to kill a crate dragon. So, of course, they look cool together, and they just play well together because they had a team-up. And who doesn't love a good team-up? And then lastly, for scale and comparison, here he is with Bro Thor, who's probably out to get more coffee, because, you know, gotta stay awake to play Call of Duty somehow. Otherwise, how else would you talk trash to 12-year-olds online? Duh. I'm sure if Thor saw him, he'd be like, that's the weirdest Iron Man cosplay I've ever seen. The colors are all wrong. So yeah, he fits right in with every other 1/12 scale if you wanted to know that, because, you know, they're all around the same. And there you have it, guys. I will say Cobb Vanth is totally worth it because he was totally worth it to me. He fills a little gap on that shelf. It's always good to get new heroes and new characters. You know, it's one thing to be like, oh, Boba Fett armor, let's slap a deluxe on here, but at least it's a new character and it's not just another Boba Fett. So that's good. And yeah, if you guys like this video, go ahead and smash that like button, of course. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed so you can come back and see my content every week. And of course, comment down below what you think of this figure, where you think he's going to show up next. Maybe Book of Boba Fett, maybe Mandalorian. Who knows? Could be anywhere. Let me know how your day is going, how your week is going. Just, you know, say hi. Love you guys. I will see you next time, and bye-bye.